It's a great Australian tradition, surf life saving, and 20 of the nation's best athletes are battling it out starting this weekend to become the best Ironman and women in the country. Round 2 of 5 kicks off tomorrow at Burleigh Heads on Queensland's Gold Coast. Joining me now is Nutrigrain IronWoman champion Georgia Miller and Queensland State champion Tannen Linden. How are you, Georgia, and how are you, Tannen?
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, thanks for having us.
So, Georgia, first off, an exciting one this weekend at Burleigh?
Yeah, absolutely. This is actually my first time racing at Burleigh, so I'm really excited. It's round 2 of the Nutrigrain IronWoman and IronMan series, and I know we're all really looking forward to getting out there and seeing how we go. What
about you, Tannen? There's been a bit of a generational change in the men's, hasn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like there's a lot of young guys coming through now, and for me, I guess, you know, I'm just going to try and hang in there, get out there and have some fun.
And growing the hair out?
yeah, growing the luscious locks. They're hopefully don't hold me back too much tomorrow, but yeah, should be good.
Okay, now, but before we talk about the series, I do need to get to a story that someone's leaked me into. You've got an alter ego, Tannen. Tell me who that alter ego is, the name.
I do.
It's got frothing something. Well, tell me about it. I'm advised that it's all clean and above board.
I tend to get a little bit overexcited, and we went away on a couple of trips once, and I ended up getting the nickname Captain Frothbeard because I just froth over absolutely anything to do with surf life saving, surfing, anything to do with the ocean, really.
That's
definitely
not bad.
Suits him.
Oh, it's good to be excited by. Now, Georgia, of course, as the current champion, and we're looking at some of the vision now. Iron X is a new innovation, and it's been brought into the conventional series. What do you make of it? So we're seeing stand-up paddleboarding and a few other things which have not been part of your sport ever.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be a change this year, and I have said no to the change, but each to their own, and people have put up their hand and said yes to it. So yeah, I really can't wait to see how it goes. It's going to be really interesting. I'm more of a traditional Ironwoman and love the traditional racing. So we'll see how it goes. It's yeah, definitely brand new, bringing in CrossFit, bringing in SUP and things like that. So I know it's exciting, and we'll see how it goes in terms of media coverage and things like that.
Tannen, do you see it as a way for the sport to try and sort of relive the glory years and get back to the point where, like, you guys were household names?
Yeah, look, I think, you know, for years, surf life saving is such an iconic thing on the Gold Coast and even in Australia. But I think for a little bit of change and something new and something different, you know, it could work, it might not, we just don't know, but you know, I think we've got to try these things and get out there and have a bit of fun.
I love the unstoppable tag that's linked with Nutrigrain in the series, because knowing you guys, having commentated on this sport for many years, I have an intimate knowledge of how much training goes into it. Now, Georgia, tell us about the Unstoppable Challenge in New Zealand, because I'm pretty sure we've got some vision of this, where you and Matt Bavalakwa, who's the current men's champion, got towed out. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it was a pretty awesome experience. We jet-setted over to New Zealand to Big Bay in the western side of New Zealand, and it was just absolutely freezing. We had this idea in our heads that we were going to be towed into really big surf by helicopter. So it was just insane, really, an incredible experience, something that I've never done before. It was so out of my comfort zone, and yeah, that's why we do these unstoppable stories, is to really challenge ourselves and find that strength, courage and determination. And yeah, it was great fun and something that I'll never forget.
So, Tannen, who are the characters out in the water in the men's? A little birdie told me that Kendrick Louis can become the bomber around some of the cans. Tell me, we never hear the script. We saw the Matt Poole, Shannon Eckstein blow up once when they came around, but what happens out there?
Oh, look, out in the surf, anything goes realistically around the cans. Look, I think Kendrick Louis has got the nickname of the bomber, I've been told, but yeah, I've definitely come into contact with him before, and I think I came off second best, but You know, I think, you know, Bevy and Paulie, the two boys, Matt and Matt from Kurrawa, they have some
swinging elbows.
Yeah, some swinging elbows out around the cans. There's no love lost there, that's for sure. And you know, that's all, I think, you know, racing is just so awesome because you can be, you know, the biggest of enemies out in the water, and then as soon as you get on land, you become best of mates again, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, well, that's it. Exactly, mate versus mate. It doesn't really matter what happens out there. You can go and enjoy each other's company. Look, just to you both, we're done for time, but all the very best, of course, as the series rolls on. Just that important message to all Australians and those visiting our country, because you guys are surf lifesavers at heart, just that common sense stuff on the beach and in and around water.
Yeah, absolutely. We really try and advise that people swim between the red and yellow flags. We've had a lot of drownings in Australia on the beaches, and we really want to try and prevent that. And a lot of people don't know that Australian IronWoman and IronMan are also qualified lifesavers as well. So, yeah, make sure you're swimming between the red and yellow flags this summer.
Yeah, Tan, and if people just follow the rules, there really is rarely a problem, is there?
Yeah, look, in all honesty, you know, the ocean's very unpredictable, and you know, that's why we're down here setting up the flags in where we think is the safest place to swim, and that's why they're there. So, you know, for people to come down and just swim in between the flags, they should have a great time and enjoy themselves.
All right, I've got a date with the Couch tomorrow afternoon to watch Fox Sports and watch you guys live. Thanks for coming on the show this morning. Froth it up, enjoy it, and may the best man and woman win.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Sweet, Timmy. Thanks, mate.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Tannen. Thanks, Georgia.